Protein is a very big topic in nutrition today. Many people talk about plant-based protein. They also discuss animal-based protein. A common question is, which one is truly better for us? This essay will carefully explore this important question. Making good food choices is fundamental for good health. Understanding protein sources helps us make these better choices. Protein is a key nutrient for our bodies. We need it every single day for many functions. The choices we make about our protein sources can greatly affect our health. These choices also have an impact on the health of our planet. Therefore, making informed decisions about protein is very important. This essay will present facts and scientific understanding. We hope to empower you with knowledge. So, what will this essay cover in detail? First, we will define what protein actually is. We will explain why it is so essential for our bodies. Then, we will take a close look at animal protein. We will discuss both its benefits and its potential drawbacks. After that, plant-based protein will be explored in the same way. Finally, we will offer a balanced perspective. What exactly is protein? Protein is a very important nutrient for all living things. It acts as a primary building block for our entire body. You can think of proteins as being made of smaller units. These smaller units are called amino acids. Imagine amino acids as different letters of an alphabet. When these letters combine in various ways, they form different proteins. Our body uses these many proteins for a vast number of crucial jobs. Protein is absolutely essential for life, growth, and repair. Our amazing bodies can make some amino acids on their own. However, there are other amino acids that our bodies cannot make. These are called the essential amino acids. We must obtain these essential amino acids from the food we eat. There are 9 of these essential amino acids. Foods that contain all 9 of them in good amounts are called complete proteins. Protein performs a wide array of vital functions in the body. It is crucial for building and repairing all our tissues. This includes our muscles, our skin, and our internal organs. Proteins also form enzymes which speed up chemical reactions. Animal protein, as the name suggests, comes from animal sources. Common examples of these sources include meat. This means foods like beef, pork, and chicken. Fish and seafood are also excellent sources of animal protein. Eggs laid by poultry are another very common animal protein. Dairy products such as milk, cheese, and yogurt also fall into this category. These types of foods have been a staple part of human diets for a very long time. Many people consider them to be very good and reliable protein sources. Animal proteins offer several notable benefits. They are very often complete proteins. This means they usually contain all 9 essential amino acids. Our bodies can typically digest and absorb these proteins very efficiently. Animal proteins also come packaged with other important nutrients. For example, red meat is a good source of iron. It also provides vitamin B12, which is vital for nerve function. Fatty fish like salmon provides beneficial omega-3 fatty acids. These nutrients are important for our overall health. However, animal proteins can also have some potential downsides. Some sources of animal protein can be high in saturated fat. Section 4. Plant-based protein, the rising star. Plant-based protein, quite simply, comes from plant sources. There is a wonderfully wide variety of good plant protein sources available. Beans such as black beans, kidney beans, and pinto beans are excellent. Lentils and chickpeas, also known as garbanzo beans, are nutritional powerhouses. Tofu and tempeh, which are made from soybeans, are very popular choices. Nuts like almonds and walnuts and seeds like chia and flax also provide protein. Even some grains such as quinoa and oats contain useful amounts of protein. Vegetables like spinach and broccoli also contribute some protein. Plant-based proteins come with many fantastic health benefits. They often are packaged with a good amount of dietary fiber. Fiber is very important for our digestive health. It can also help to regulate blood sugar levels. Plant foods are also rich in phytonutrients. These are special compounds found in plants that can help protect our health. Plant proteins are typically very low in saturated fat. They contain absolutely no cholesterol. Section 5. Muscle growth. Which protein builds best? Protein plays an absolutely critical role in building and repairing our muscles. This is especially true after we engage in physical exercise. When we exercise, our muscle fibers experience tiny amounts of damage or micro tears. Protein provides the necessary amino acids to repair these tears. This repair process not only fixes the damage but also makes the muscles stronger and often bigger. This entire process is known as muscle protein synthesis. Certain amino acids, particularly leucine, are very important for kickstarting this process. Animal proteins are often considered very effective for promoting muscle growth. This is because they are typically complete proteins. They are also generally rich in the amino acid leucine. Leucine acts like a key signal to tell the body to start building muscle. Scientific studies have shown that animal proteins, such as whey protein from dairy, can quickly increase muscle protein synthesis rates. This is one reason why many athletes and active individuals use them. They are also usually digested and absorbed quite easily by the body. Section 6. Health, Sustainability, and Lifestyle Impacts. The choices we make about our protein sources have broader health implications. Diets that are consistently high in red meat and processed meats have been linked in some studies to certain health problems. These potential problems include an increased risk of heart disease. They also include a higher risk of certain types of cancer. Conversely, diets that are rich in plant-based proteins are often associated with better long-term health outcomes. They are linked with lower risks of many chronic diseases. This is likely due to the beneficial fiber. It is also due to the vitamins, minerals, and health-protective phytonutrients found in plants. We must also consider the environmental and sustainability aspects of our protein choices. Animal agriculture generally has a significantly larger environmental footprint compared to plant agriculture. Raising animals for food typically uses more land and more water resources. It also tends to produce more greenhouse gas emissions. These emissions contribute to climate change, which is a serious global concern. Plant-based protein sources, on the other hand, usually have a much lower environmental impact. Growing plants for food is often a more sustainable way to produce protein. This is an important consideration for the health of our planet. Lifestyle factors and personal choices also play a big role in protein selection. Section 7. Conclusion: Finding your protein balance. Let us briefly recap the main points about animal protein. We have learned that animal protein is usually a complete protein. This means it provides all the essential amino acids our bodies need. It is often rich in certain important nutrients like vitamin B12 and readily absorbed iron. Animal protein is generally very effective for building and repairing muscle tissue. However, some sources of animal protein can be high in saturated fat and cholesterol. There are also significant environmental concerns associated with large-scale animal agriculture. Choosing lean sources and practicing moderation is often advised. Now let's review the key points about plant-based protein. Plant proteins offer a multitude of health benefits. They typically come packaged with beneficial dietary fiber and health-promoting phytonutrients. They are generally much more sustainable from an environmental perspective. While some individual plant proteins might be considered incomplete on their own, eating a variety of plant foods throughout the day easily solves this. Plant-based proteins can also effectively support muscle growth and repair. They represent a great choice for both personal health and the health of our planet. Their popularity continues to grow for many good reasons. It is clear that both types of protein have their roles and can support good health.